you collaborate, when you truly collaborate, you have to relinquish some of your power. And you may not go as fast, but you will definitely go a lot farther when working with others and probably deliver programs and services and grant making that are a lot more relevant to the community.
If funders truly want their dollars, their very precious resources, to go toward a bigger impact in the work that they do, bringing people together, as happened with the Komen Foundation, is the best way to do it.
Just a few years ago, we started receiving a number of proposals that related to autism. And we're a provider of support to organizations that serve individuals with developmental disabilities, but that said, autism at the time was a bit of a new dynamic to us, and the appearance of autism was increasing substantially, and it was something we didn't have a lot of familiarity with. So we convened a group of 10 organizations that had been grantees of ours, some of them longtime grantees and others brand new grantees. And we invited them to come in and help us understand what was happening in the field relating to autism.
It was a really unique experience, and we were all very intrigued to see what this day was going to entail and very excited about to come together. The other thing I think that was really different is that funder started the process where they really wanted to learn about the work that we were doing.
We had a better sense after that meeting of the challenges that were out there in that field and some of those specific opportunities that we could fund. But there was a moment during that day when we broke for lunch, and the organization started talking not necessarily about autism, but about the rest of their business. And they all started talking about the same things. The same challenges, the same opportunities, things that were ranging far beyond the topic that we invited them to come in and discuss. And I was in the back of the room listening to this and asked one of my colleagues to come over and said, gosh, listen to this. They're all experiencing the same types of things. They're all struggling with these same challenges. We need to find a way to take advantage of this, to help them come together and do this not as an individual organization, but as a collective, learning from one another and benefiting from the wisdom across their organizations rather than just the single organization.
I think the lesson is that there's power in people. One person, one agency doesn't know it all, can't do it all. But when you bring together a number of professionals, the synergy that occurs when people from very diverse backgrounds come together is I think what makes this a very unique, but also what makes it a very positive experience.
Through collaboration, when we encourage organizations to share their challenges, we get a better sense as to the opportunities that we can be most helpful in supporting.
At the Welk Foundation, part of our thinking to be more strategic was to focus our giving on 3 neighborhoods in Southern California around poverty issues. That allowed us to get to know the issues in those 3 neighborhoods and to gauge the progression of those neighborhoods in terms of access to healthcare, housing, education. And so we've gotten to know the issues and we've gotten to know the community. And not often nonprofits work in a silo and they don't necessarily know about other interventions. And one of the best parts of my job is connecting people to one another.
We've also engaged with a lot of local groups, family foundation groups coming together to really talk about how can we do this better, because everybody's got unique interests, unique ways of funding, and some aren't, have very narrow focuses. So it's sometimes hard to, but I believe it's important to discuss and see how we can help each other. So collaboration can be in many different levels, just knowledge, learning, funding, and coming together as a collective.
I will say that when I sat on the collaborative, I felt a little inadequate because all these people were much more experts in this field, and I feel that I'm more of a generalist. And I was able to learn, they had some failures and some successes, but for the foundation, this was new, and we were stepping outside of our comfort zone.
What collaboration taught us was that organizations individually have great competence and have great visibility to the needs, but they don't all share the same perspective. And when we could grab several of them together and engage them in discussions, the wisdom of the group was something that could make us a better, more informed grant maker.
We've developed such a sense of trust among ourselves as professional, but as human beings, that we can reveal, we can ask questions, we can divulge challenges that we're having, and really that's kind of limitless. So that type of outcome is immeasurable, and you couldn't have purchased that.
Unlike business, in business you're competing, and you may not want to give away your secrets to your competitors. In philanthropy, we'll give away all the secrets we can, and hopefully have others share their secrets so that everybody can do a better job. It's not competitive in the sense of if we win, you lose. So we're trying to help everybody to win.
Imagine the potential of the civic sector if every leader brought passion and purpose to the work that they did, that they refused to accept in efficiency or in effectiveness, and they truly desire to collaborate to improve the public well-being. It would be a powerful place.